He's got the need for speed. But just how fast has Sonic's design evolved through the years? Well, let's find out now. Animated. Taking design influence from both Mickey Mouse and Felix the Cat, Sonic was initially a bunny before becoming a hedgehog. He wears gloves and shoes with colors inspired by Michael Jackson's album Bad and Santa Claus himself. His fur matches the Sega logo blue. He has a flesh-colored belly, arms and muzzle with large quills and joined-together eyes. He's embodied with the can-do attitude of then-Governor Bill Clinton to face off against the evil Dr. Robotnik. This classic Sonic design was further cartoonified in the American box art and reproduced in his pixelated games. The second game introduces his golden supersonic look, and in his third game he has a hyper power-up. Both Metal and Mecha Sonic were created in this era, along with Sonic's allies Tails, Amy, and Knuckles, but we won't get into that now. His first cartoon series simplifies his design and sometimes shows off his weird human-like feet. In the more mature sister series, Sonic has a smaller head and a love interest, Sally Acorn. Sonic Underground gives Sonic a cutesy design and he has rock star aspirations. Alongside his siblings, they search for their beloved mother. In Japan, more angular designs are seen in the Sonic CD animation and the anime movie. This classic look was also roughly translated into simple 3D models for a number of Sonic games at the time. In the late 90s, Sonic's design was altered to be taller, with less rounded features, no potbelly, larger quills, a darker blue, and green irises. This design was then replicated in his 3D games. Sonic Adventure 2 notably features more detailed shoes. The games that followed tweaked Sonic's model depending on the hardware. Around this time, Shadow the Hedgehog also made his debut. The TV show Sonic X uses this modern-era design and teams him up with a young boy and a plant-based alien named Cosmo. A rage-filled dark Sonic look is also briefly seen. The game Sonic Battle stylized his design, while Sonic Riders has a futuristic anime look and the 3D model has oversized hands and feet. In the 2006 video game, Sonic's design is refined and lankier, so he can interact with his human love interest, which we totally think isn't weird. Silver Sonic also first appears in the 2006 game. Secret Rings undoes his lankiness and boasts an angry, dark-spined Sonic form. 2008's release unleashes a werehog Sonic with stretchy arms. And Sonic and the Black Knight features an armored Excalibur form. Plus, he even wore Link's getup in a Zelda crossover, has a Minecraft variant, a Cookie Run model, an official LEGO version, and made a cameo in OKKO. Wreck-It Ralph uses his modern design and was his theatrical debut. In recent years, his classic look has reappeared with modern 3D tech and is implied to be a younger Sonic, or possibly a Sonic from a different dimension. He also appears in a throwback-style Sonic Mania game and various stylized shorts. In the Sonic Boom franchise, Sonic is taller with blue arms, a middle shoe buckle, added bandages, neck scarf, and messier quills. Although outside of this adventure series, his modern design is still in use. The TV show Sonic Prime adds painterly fur details to Sonic, a feature sometimes seen in newer games, and he gets many technological glove and shoe upgrades, also briefly seen as a colorful Shatter Sonic power-up. His initial live-action movie design has human-like proportions, blue arms, no gloves, extra back spikes, tiny eyes, and human teeth. But after fan backlash, he was given cartoony proportions, vibrant coloring, less back spikes, and added gloves, as well as larger eyes and hidden teeth. He wears worn-out running shoes before acquiring his Puma-branded runners. He also rocks a perfect cowboy disguise and is seen as a cute child Sonic in flashbacks. In this film, powered by the friendship of a local sheriff, he takes out the relentless Robotnik. In the second film, he's larger, is a slightly darker blue, has lighter tan sections, and his irises are thinner. He also loses his shoe branding and is seen wearing cold weather attire. He teams up with his friend Tails and frenemy Knuckles, and later gets empowered by Emeralds to become Supersonic and dismantle Robotnik's giant robot. Meanwhile, in the Chip and Dale film, Ugly Sonic reappears. He has darker fur, a larger belly, a more unsightly face, and wears cool shades and a brown coat. This Uggo also has connections to the FBI. In the Knuckles show, he appears brighter, a trait which carries over to the third film, in which he faces off against Shadow. But these two souped-up hogs later decide to team up against a greater threat, and with well over 100 appearances, which Blue Speedster is your favorite? Check out our Mario and Freddy Fazbear videos in this playlist alongside our other animations. What other video game characters do you want to see? Hit like, subscribe, and tap that little bell.